with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Coach Gibson told me before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays.
You've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors, they know the system, they have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Biletnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fox. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Coastal! Special teams proving to be special. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Fox. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Fox. Here's the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Marshall will be forced to punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much. Consistently, week in, week out, take the physical pounding and still be elite. Finishing this season will go a long way to deciding whether he wins the Heisman, but so far, Palmer, I've been impressed.
Man, the durability is just something to behold. When you think back to former Heisman winners at the position, especially at Alabama, guys like Mark Ingram or Derrick Henry, that's what those guys had as...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's got him. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. They go play action with Fox. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hamilton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Fox from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Run in the red zone, it's Boston.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing Fox. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making checks. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Fox. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hamilton. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his man. It's Bickley. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Herd! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself...
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the shot to clear has kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Doing it himself again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The shot that clears lined it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Now adjusting. Touchdown, shot to clear. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 79 yards on the drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They'll go to the counter. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They feed him again. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Throwing Fox. Under fire. Got his man on the right. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gardner. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option, the normal way, with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Fox. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Fox. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Again, it's Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Running inside, it's Boston. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use the timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 5 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Horned Frogs looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game on the surf turf. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Bailey. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The run inside. It's Boston. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Marshall quick to the line. Fox on the play action. Bringing the heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Throwing Fox. quickly complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Boston. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. 4th down, Fox. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lawrence. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Back to throw, it's Bailey. On the run, fires downfield. That's caught, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Fighting off the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boston. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Boston. Touchdown, Marshall! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. It's complete to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Turning on the Jets. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. This team has answered every challenge all season, unbeaten so far, but now facing the possibility of being knocked off late in the year. There's a crease. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They've made it this far, undefeated, but a massive challenge unfolding right now to try to keep that perfect record. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. This team has answered every challenge all season, unbeaten so far, but now facing the possibility of being knocked off late in the year. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They've made it this far, undefeated, but a massive challenge unfolding right now to try to keep that perfect record. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They do believe in this 4-down territory stuff. 0 for 4 doesn't stop them from trying a fifth. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. On the run, it's Boston. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Boston. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. The clock stops, 2 minutes left to play in this one. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down.
Big time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Rides the option, he keeps it. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Moving out to the right. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. And the shot to clear has come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He wants a big play here late. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. The shot to clears have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Coastal! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. You're scoring the touchdown, they take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside, it's Meadows. And he's still running after the move. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fox fires to the big fella. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw it again. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Back to pass on second down. On target. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the shot to clear is racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. This to tie things up in the final minute. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it.